今日は、人生の三大ニュースについて話したいと思います。Well, this morning I had a chance to talk about the three big news in life. With this young man, maybe 25 years younger than me, and I asked him that what would be three big news in his lifetime. Well, he said number one is 1989, was it? He talked about the what is it? The war or collapse of the Berlin Wall. Yeah, that is one big news, but to me it was not so big. But to him it was the start of the fall of the Soviet Union. So that was the number one big news for him. And the second one he raised is the World Trade Center incident. You know, two airplanes crashed into the World Trade Center building. Well, I agree that one because I said it was just like a cartoon world. It's not I said it's impossible in the real world, but it happened. And well, to me, it was one of the three big news, but to me, number one is well, it is the biggest. Not only the number one, it is the biggest news in my lifetime is the human being landed on the lunar surface. That was the completely different news from others. I said just before it happened, to me, lunar and sun is the same thing. It's the two of the universe. But all of a sudden, human being landed on the lunar, then I thought it was a completely different matters, and I started thinking about the universe and how it occur and what will happen in the next several century. Well, maybe I can imagine the world of my son's lifetime, but I said my grandchildren's lifetime news I cannot think of, because even this smartphone age right now, I was not able to think about this world news can be seen in the smartphone at the same time in the world. So this is unthinkable to me. So number three big news is a smartphone. So to me, number one is the lunar landing of human being, and the number two is the World Trade Center incident, crash of the airplanes, and number three is this smartphone age. I wonder, what the other person will say, what will be the three biggest news, depending on the age of your age, it is different. As a matter of fact, he asked me, is it a World War II? He asked me, well, the World War II is a big incident to me, but I was only 4 years old, and all I remember is I was in the shelters, eating the sugar, how do you say this, the korizato, that about all. I cannot, I do not have so much memory about this World War II. Well, so talking about the three big news is sometimes it's very, very interesting. I did this before with my wife, and with my wife, it's about the same age, so it's not so much different from mine, but still, because of the sex difference, she is, she has the memory or feeling from the women's thinking, but to me, that is all. Number one, lunar landing, and number two, World Trade Center, and number three, I would say, smartphone. That's all.